Hello and welcome to another video. Today we're gonna build a budget gamer PC for under $900. So I got a job to build a budget gamer PC for my nephew, and it should cost under $900. This is what I bought. Let's start with the boring part. The case is a Cooler Master MasterBox Lite 5 RGB. It was at a really good price for the feature set you get. You get 3 fans in the front, 1 in the back. They are RGB, so of course my nephew gonna love it. It's a good future-proof case as well. It fits HGX motherboard. It fits a longer graphic card than the one I bought. So even in the future, if you're gonna upgrade, we should have no problem upgrading in this case. For the power supply, I chose a Corsair CX650F RGB. Again, it was on sale. It cost the same as a normal 650 power supply, and it's Corsair plus 80% bronze. And 650 watts is more than enough for this system. For the CPU and motherboard, I chose to go with the newest Alder Lake CPUs from Intel. I chose the Core i3-12100F. It's a 4-core 8-thread CPU, so we got more than plenty of power to play Fortnite, Rocket League, and all that stuff of small games. And of course, we'll be using the box cooler for this system. For the motherboard, I chose the Asus Prime B660M Wi-Fi D4. It was a requirement. You got a motherboard with Wi-Fi, so I had to spend a little bit more money on the motherboard than I would like to. So if you don't need a Wi-Fi, you could just spend less money on the motherboard. But this motherboard was a really good choice. They have 2 M.2, plenty of VRM design for the CPU, and even if you're gonna upgrade to a 12900 or even the Raptor Lake in the future. The graphics card, well, it was a bit of a hard choice. I chose to go with the AMD RX 6500 XT from Asus. It was at a reasonable price, and it can play all the latest game on medium and high settings without any problems. For the memory, I chose the Kingston Fury Beast RGB. Again, it was on sale and it cost the same as another 16 gig set. It's 3200 MHz and it's CL16. So what's not to like? The last thing is the storage. I chose a Western Digital 500 gig M.2 SN 570, which should be more than enough for these needs. But if you need more storage, you can just always expand the system, as storage costs almost nothing these days. But this was the system I chose. Let's build the system. So this is the complete build, and I must say I'm surprised over this case with the amount of money I spent. 3 RGB fans and 1 without RGB in the back. That could have been RGB as well, but it's fine. Got a lot of space. I could even fit a RTX 3080 Ti in here if I wanted to. But enough of this case. Let's see how it performs. Let's begin with Cinebench R23. Just to see how the general the CPU performing and the DIMMs. This might take a while as it's only a 4-core with hyper-threading. And what are we hitting? We're hitting around 64 degrees right now, 65 degrees. That is surprisingly good for the stock cooler. And the test is done. And we got a score of 8,476. That is pretty decent for, again, a 4-core 8-thread CPU. And we was hitting a maximum of 77 degrees. That's a bit toasty, but it should be fine. In top 5, we're getting a score of 5,220, which is actually pretty decent. That means we can actually play Battlefield 5 at 1080p Ultra at 70 plus FPS. That is not bad at all. And what about Apex Legends? We can play the same. 90 FPS plus at 1080p Ultra settings. That is pretty decent. But my nephew is probably only going to play Roblox and Fortnite. Maybe other games, I don't know yet. So let's jump into Fortnite and see how it actually performs. So we're now in Fortnite and I have just set the settings to medium. While we're running at 1080p and 2D resolution, I've set to 100%. So we will be running in native resolution. I think the system can do medium, native, 1080p just fine. But let's find out and see. 200, we're in the bus right now. How many FPS? 93, 95. 100 FPS while being in the bus. A little bit hiccup there, but it's running smooth now. 85, 79 FPS, 90, 77. Let me just try and get a little bit down. How do I do this? Oh, I feel like this. I have to apologize for my awful Fortnite skills. I don't play it. So as soon as the game loads, it's running just fine. Now we are underground, running 145, 150 FPS. Oh, I'm running faster now. Okay. 180, 192. Let's try and get. Well, zoom in. I'm running. Well, a little hiccup at the beginning, but now it loads fine. Is this the first time I load the game with this PC? 100 FPS. It's just hiding or what? Oh, I'm dead. Well, as you see, the computer will run Fortnite just fine. If you want to see a more in-depth review of the graphics card, if I don't have a review up now for the RX 6500 XT, it will come after this video. So just look on the YouTube channel and it should be up now. If not, it'll be up 7 days from now off. But well, the computer will play Fortnite and general AAA titles just fine. I'm pretty happy for what I built for under $900, and I'm pretty sure my nephew gonna love it. So thanks for watching and see you in the next video.